This should be live, and I'm just going to check if it is. Just wait a minute, I need to get it up. It seems so. Well, yeah, we're live. That's cool. First live stream ever on this channel, which is really nice to see. And we already have a viewer and someone in chat, which is really cool. Today we're going to build in creative mode, and we're going to start a new world. And this is going to be a big project, because we're basically, the plan is to build an entire world. So let's just build a new one, or create one. And I'm not sure what we're going to name it. Is there anyone in the chat that has any ideas? It's going to be like, yeah, just a cool world. We're going to build it in creative mode. Difficulty, I'm not sure if we're going to need hostile mobs, but we'll start with peaceful mode, I think. Sorry, it's just a car. Really? It would be kind of funny. Well, why not? Why not? Let's see here. There is 4 H's. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And we're going to want a super flat. I don't think we'll need to customize it. We don't want any structures on, and we don't want any bonus chests. I don't think this is anything we need to worry about, so I guess we're just going to create it. Yeah, so here we are, and now we just need to decide what the plan is. I think we're going to start by terraforming, and I guess we'll just start with some grass blocks, or perhaps we could even be a bit fancy and mix in some moss blocks. Is there any other really cool green blocks that we could use? Not entirely sure. I was thinking of melons, but they're a bit too green, a bit too light green. Concrete powder could be cool, but they're just going to fall down whenever I place them. So we'll have to wait with those. Maybe some mossy cobblestone. Yeah, the plan is to build like, just terraform and build like a landscape right now, and then start building whatever we're going to build. I'm not sure if we should be using let me see here. Does this like kind of, it could be cool to have some moss blocks and some mossy cobblestone in the ground that could break up like all of the greenness. What do you think? Like with maybe it's a bit too much. Like if we just have a ratio of 1 mossy cobblestone and like something like this, we could just here. What this would be looking. Um, yeah, so let's see here. It does look build a car next to the landscape because the name is a car. Well, we could do that. Let's just see. I think the moss cobblestone is a bit too much. Sorry. I have a bit of cold right now, so like it's called. Can't find a word. But that's the reason for how I sound or whatever it is. But perhaps this could be a good ratio and just was it C2? I'm not sure how you do this. Well, whatever. Let's build that goddamn car. Hmm. Not sure how we're going to do this. Maybe with some granite could work, perhaps. I'm thinking something like a quite low car. We could use. I've tried to build a lot of cars, but I always what's it called? I always fail basically. I have tried to. Can't I find 0, 0? So this block right here, and then here, I think. This is 0, 0, so this is where the car is going to be. And I'm thinking something like this. Oh, that was 3 or 2 blocks, I'm not sure. Let's start with 3 blocks, and then maybe something like if we were to add or with some glass. Could use some glass, like something like this. Why I'm coughing? Coughing is the word. It's because I'm having a cold right now. So yeah, that's the reason. Not sure what else to say. But if it were to be something like, well, this is so ugly. Anyways, let's try to build some wheels, perhaps. Blackstone could work. There we go. Sorry for that. What else could we use? Perhaps basalt? Could that be? Not sure. Let's try with the black stone, like wheels like that. This is going to be a big car. And then something like this. It's always when I'm getting a cold or just getting sick general, I always get like this really bad coughing. It's so annoying. But something like what is this? This is really good, you think? That's not what I would have said. Let's find like some lights, perhaps. Globe frames could work. Up there. And then have this is a really safe car. Like, sit here, can't even see what's in front of it. If we... nothing like that, but... thank you then. Any other ideas? What do a car actually have? We could... what could we add? Oh yeah, we could add something for the wheels, like some item frames. I thought it was a pickup truck. Yeah, actually, when you say it, it's kind of would be better. It would probably look better with as a pickup truck. Now when you're saying it, let's finish this and then build another one. That's going to be a pickup truck. So this is how it looks. Any ideas in the chat? What could we add? Up. Thinking of something like, are this going to be a, no, not that, sport pickup truck? Yeah, kind of. But then when you say that, you mean like the windshield is going to be right here, and like the trunk is going to be right here, right? Or am I thinking wrong? Because then, yeah. What else? Any ideas? Let's just turn it into night. So let's time set day. Not entirely sure what to add. Perhaps what? Yeah, it actually looks like a pickup truck. But then let's actually build a pickup truck. So we're going to keep the wheels. Something like this, perhaps. And what color? Like a green or a gray, or even a blue one could be nice. Any ideas in the chats? I know that there's like a delay from when I'm talking to actually reaching the what's called the stream, if that makes sense. So Right now I'm just talking to myself and watching the chat. Ideas of color. I do kind of like, or let's build a white one. So we're going to need a glass. We're going to keep like the same idea, but just make it a bit shorter. Like that's perhaps a bit too much. Maybe we could actually do a little trick here and use polished deep slate stairs as the windshield. Can't I? I guess a bit too tall. We just could. How does this look? Like that, and then could that be something? I'm not. Right there, and then we have those. And then something in the style of this. That looks like kind of like a panda, but a mouth and a face is just stretched out. So let's not do that, and instead, could we use like trapdoors or something? Yeah. This is the way. Hmm. We just move this one block forward, and then we could add this main part. How does this look? Wouldn't say that I like it. Perhaps just leave it like that. We could add stairs right here. And then I think it's like a bit too long, and then a bit too low down. but otherwise it works. What do you guys think? Now we have oh yeah, we need to add the small details. So like the item frame, and then the glowing item frames. Is there anything that we could place inside a glowing item frame? Like something. Um, no, no, not the target block. Perhaps a sea lantern. Try it. Sorry for that. How does that look? I don't like the 3D. What if we assign maybe like registration plate, something uh, a yellow one, so it stands out a little bit. What we're going to write? A B C. And what else? Let's take a switch one. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a Swedish licensing. Can't say it. Anyways, so it's yellow, so it's from the Netherlands, but with like a Swedish combination of letters. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's find a red banner. I think like not like that, but and need to find something like how does that look? See that we're 3 in the chat, so I'm 1, evil Walmart guy bag is 1, and then we have a third person, which is cool to see. We're going to use a red banner. There needs to be like a middle ground here. I feel it. Glowing item frame. Yeah, why not? We're going to leave it with that. Let's get some glow ink sac and just highlight the registration plate. There we go. This is our pickup truck. Redstone block. Perhaps. What else? I think we're going to leave it like this, and then just let's start building like the actual project. So I'm going to use some grass and some moss. And I think we had a ratio of 3 moss and the rest grass, or was it one more moss perhaps? Doesn't matter, I think this is enough. So let's just see the coordinates, and -6 is this, and if I remember right, the maximum is a yellow glow light. Like the glowstone. Yeah, let's leave it with that. And then up here we just... So the plan is that we're going to terraform, and we need to be smart about this because we can't like begin at the bottom level right here, because we will build like lakes and rivers. We need some ground to work with so we can build ourselves or dig ourselves deeper down. So I think we're actually going to start everything by building up. I'm not sure how far up, but if I remember, the maximum height is 300, right? And we will build some hilltops. But let's say that this is going to be quite, like this part right here is going to be quite far down. It's going to be like a plains or a forest. So here we are. Let's build up to at least level 0. Yeah, so up here. And let's say that we would want to build caves and stuff. We have another 300 block up. So if we ever were to build like a mountain range, could do that. And I'm not sure if we're going to need any more space. We could like always just build caves from a spot where we're higher up. But this is just 60 blocks. Let's build up like another 20 at least. So this is level 20. And let's just start building out a bit. I'm not sure what the plan really is, but I think we're just going to start with like a flat space and then build our way up from that. And then it's going to go something like out like this. 3 blocks, maybe another 4. Could even go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be a big project, so just keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? No, 5. Here we have 6 blocks. Yeah, let's just keep on going. So this is going to be the lower part, and up here is going to be a bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Let's just fill this in. No, I don't. I actually don't don't actually watch any anime. Um, which is I have some friends that watch like a lot, especially one friend that watches everything that has with anime to do. But I haven't. I I don't really like the style. That's probably the over like all of the sound effects and stuff. For me, it's a bit too much. Um, but at the same time, I haven't tried actually watching an anime since like Pokemon. But I'm not sure if you can actually count that as a real one when you're talking about anime. Let's build up just so we can remember that it's going to be one block further up. As I said, this is going to be plains or a forest biome, so I guess we're not going to want any like steep elevation changes. We're just going to keep it quite flat, and whenever we go up a block, it's going to be far apart. So next time we're going to go up a block is quite far, quite a far, quite far from this elevation change. Um, and let's just see from the yeah, what do you guys think? Is it like the moss? Is it like a good what would you say, a good combination or like ratio? Should it be more or less moss? Um, not sure if we should. I don't think we should add any other blocks. I think it would get a bit too much. And this is going to be a big part of the train. Let's keep on filling in all of this. Oh yeah, that's one thing. That's the reason why this stream is quite late for me. I were thinking of streaming earlier, but because of this cold that I'm having, I had to rest and just fell asleep. And then I had to cook some food for me and my sister, and yeah, and then I just remembered that, oh yeah, if I'm going to stream today, then I'm going to have less time to work on today's short, which is like I can't skip that. So I had to finish that and then I could stream. And I'm not sure if I uploaded it. I don't think I did. So maybe we could upload it while we're streaming, or I'm just going to do it right after. I could spoil a little bit for those that are watching, which right now isn't anyone. Yeah. So yeah, today's short is a build hack of a bar share, and I remember that I have done one tutorial on another bar share, and this is basically the same. It's just other materials and like some armrests. It's a small build hack, but I still like it. Let's maybe, should we go up another block or should we continue building this a bit more flat? We could go up like all the way over here. So it's going to be quite far, 5, let's say, and 4. 3 blocks right here, and then another 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. If it's going to go like the curve right there, then let's have this be a bit smaller. Then it's going to turn like 3 blocks right here. Could actually have it, but that's going to be curving that way, so can't have to go back. Ah, 1, 2, 3 blocks. And let's build up 4. Yeah, 4 blocks. That looks good, and then perhaps a 5. 5 blocks right there. It's quite a steep turn. Steep isn't the word, right? I can't find a word right now. It's like it's way closer to 90 degrees than it is for being not 90 degrees. Yeah, I can't find an English word. I really need to study more English. But that's one thing with me. I hate studying languages. Right now instead of studying, you can't say Swedish, right? No, because that's my mother's tongue, you say, right? Yeah. But for foreign languages, for me is English and German, which I'm also studying. And I've been studying English. I have been studying since 3rd grade, I think, and that's, what is that? It's perhaps it's here, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8, since I was 9, and I'm going to turn 16 today. Not today, this year, but it's quite close. It's a bit over a month left. So yeah, it will be around 7 years I've been studying English, and I have been really bad at it for like the first 3 years. And German I've been studying for, is it 5 years? Starting 6th grade. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now first. So yeah, this is my 5th year studying German. And because I hate studying languages, I can also say that I hate studying German. I'm definitely not a talent when it comes to that. So it's just hard work and keeping up with homework and stuff like that. All of this is I just hate it when I'm coughing. It's going to kill me or something. So yeah, how does this look? I think it looks quite good. Let's fill in this a little bit more. What else can I tell about something? Well, tomorrow, not sure if I can stream tomorrow. I would want to, but the thing is that my grandma had her birthday last weekend, so we're going to celebrate her this weekend because we didn't have enough time last weekend, and a lot of relatives are going to come here to our town, and we're going to celebrate her by going out and eating on a local buffet, which is Asian food, and that's one thing with like all of my relatives on my dad's side. Uh, Everyone likes like this Asian buffet. So probably everyone is just going to be asleep after we have eaten there because we just eat way too much. But it's so good. And not sure after all of the cake and the buffet and stuff like that that I will wake up before it's late in the evening. And if I don't, then probably it's not going to be a stream because I'm going to have to create the short, which is going to be for that day. Yeah. We're keeping on. It doesn't look bad, I wouldn't say. So today's stream is probably just going to be terraforming. I don't think we're going to have the time to like build some trees or whatever we're going to build. I think we're going to prioritize all of that to next stream because I would rather like get a big platform and a big piece of land to work with, and then we can just build a lot of things, because building a tree and decorating stuff like a forest, that's just, it takes a lot of time if you really want to do it correctly, which I want, and the trees are not going to be planted. We're going to actually build them, so they're going to be custom. But yeah, I just need to cough. There we go. Well, thanks for having you. Yeah, bye. Thanks for tuning in. For those who, if anyone is watching this after the stream has ended, what I just said was bye to Evil Walmart Bag, the guy who has been helping me and came out with the idea to build the cars. He has said that he had to leave. Just for the record, I'm saying that. Yeah. does anyone have any questions? Like, we have a lot of time right now, so I need to say something, because otherwise this is going to be really awkward and boring to watch. Because come on, who is really tuning in to watching me place green blocks in there? um, I just remember that. No, this does add up if we connect it right here. Um, sorry, I just need to take a deep breath. Ugh. So, now we can start, or not start, continue working on the platform or the landscape. I'm not entirely sure what theme we're going to build in. Like, I were thinking of building a city, like a modern city, but I'm really bad at building modern cities and buildings, especially cars, as you can see. And then I was thinking of building like medieval type of theme, which I'm definitely a lot better at. So if you probably, if you're watching this stream, you have watched at least some of the shorts that I post, and a few of them is like, in the background is this alleyway in medieval theme, like that. We could build like a city or a village with that theme. Just expand on that, because it's actually quite big, like the set that I have right there. You don't see it really much, but it's actually quite big. I guess we could fix this part. So that's 2 blocks. It should be, let's say, right there, 2 single blocks, and then 2 that is going to go on the side, and then another 3 maybe, and then 3 again, and a 4. Is that too sharp of a turn? Probably not. It follows that turn quite good. So let's just continue on building out this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can go down a little bit, because I wanted to not just go in big circles. I also wanted to go in like this, and then in a U shape, and continue on in that direction. So 3 blocks, and then another, let's go for another 3. We don't want any sharp turns, we just want it to be really smooth. Another 2 blocks. I think this looks quite good. It's a, yeah, it's a bit too straight, like on the diagonal, but I think it will work. When you have added all of the trees and stuff, I don't think you will notice it that much. We have another 3 blocks. Another 3. Let's go for a 4. Then 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even a 6. No, it's getting large. 6. and then turn again. So 4, let's go a bit steeper. Another 4, 3, just 2. 2 again. 1 block. Another 1, 2. 2, 2. Let's turn again. Like, we don't want it to go all the way out here. We want it to go like just as... We want it to be smooth and natural. So let's turn it again. 3, 4. Or 5. Yeah. Well, let's stop there, just so we don't just build any lines in the sky, actually fill it in. This is going pretty well. But yeah, what else can I talk about really? I haven't forgotten about 1000 video special that I announced. The thing is that I'm really bad at creating long form videos, and it takes a lot of time, and I have barely gotten an intro, so that's in what stage I am. And I'm thinking like it's going to be a 1000 video special, but it's not really going to be that. It's more going to be like, I'm going to spoil a little bit, and it's that it's going to be like a history video or like a video essay on the Not You channel. So the channel that we're actually posting on. What? There was something that I was supposed to say. So it's basically like a video going over the entire history of the channel and some of my thoughts that I were thinking and stuff like that when I switch formats, and yeah, everything that has been going on with the channel. It's really hot in this room. It's probably because I have my door closed and I have the window closed, because the rest of my family is trying to sleep, and yeah, I don't really want strangers that are working on the walking on the walkway that is just outside of my house that is going to hear what I'm talking about. Maybe not the most fun. So combined with the computer that is just heating up the entire room, it is getting a bit warm inside of here. So if you just excuse me, I'm going to take off my shirt. There we go. Now we can keep streaming for a little bit more before I have to escape this room because it's way too hot. this is also how I used to do when I what was it? Yeah, before, like in the spring and in the summer when I create like the daily shorts, I usually do it at night or late evening because I have a bunch of other stuff like school. So when I came home, I had to do some homework or go training or something like that, and I didn't have time, which usually results in me having to stay up in the evening and record and edit the videos. And because of that, everyone else was asleep, so I had to have the door closed, which did a exact same thing which is happening right now. It got really warm in the room combined with the summer heat, so I had to sit here and edit without a shirt to not overheat, basically. I just heard a car honk outside of my window, which I'm not sure what the clock is right now, but I think it's... Let's actually check. I have it on the wall right behind me. It's almost 10:30 p.m. Here in Sweden. So yeah, it's quite late, but it's a Friday evening, so it isn't too late. Oh, we have someone in chat. Yeah, glad that you liked the videos. I actually saw one of your comments on... I can't remember which short it was. It wasn't... It was like yesterday, I believe, or the day before that I saw it. What I'm building? Yeah, good question. We started a stream by building 2 really ugly cars, but this is like my level of building cars. This is the peak. But the main project that we're working on is up here, and if we can just get up, yeah. The plan is to terraform an entire world, basically, and just build a world. Yeah, so everything is going to be custom. The terrain is going to be terraformed. We're going to build... Right here is going to be a forest. Perhaps a small lake or a pond. I'm thinking of building like a couple of tents scattered around. Maybe a cabin. But everything is going to be custom made, so the trees and everything is... we're not going to plant anything. We're not even going to use bone meal to create some grass. We're actually going to use... what's it called? Grass. Yeah, thank you. So what else? Do you have anything to say? Because I'm kind of running out of ideas to talk about. Do you have any topic that I should talk about that isn't like really political? Like if someone would say talk about Israel and Palestine. I'm not going to discuss that. Just a fun topic to talk about, basically. Oh, there goes the shirts. Let me just bring it up. Oh, we just passed an hour of streaming. Let's see here. Now we're live again. Sorry for that. Because the thing is that that's why it always says that it's at least one watching the stream, because I'm playing on the computer and then I have my phone right next to it where I'm watching the live stream with the live chat. So that's how I'm reading all of the chat messages. Because I don't have a second monitor, so I can't use OBS really to read the chat from there. But let's see here, do you usually play servers? Here's the thing. If we go back like a year probably, yeah, last year at this time, played a lot on servers like Hypixel, which was mainly Bed Wars. Sometimes I played like it's called TNT Run or Parkour. I'm not sure what it's called right now. Or Build Battle, but mostly it was Bed Wars, which I really suck at. And I used to play with a bunch of friends that I almost know in real life. Like I know one of them, and it's basically his younger brother's friends. So yeah, I haven't actually met them. But then, well, he also had like a realm that we used to play on, so survival world, which was really fun. And I can't really remember the reason, but for some reason we stopped playing on it. And since then, I haven't played very much on servers because it's more fun to play with others that you can just jump into a Discord call and talk to them and play than it is to it was again. Sorry. Ugh. It's all of this coughing. Ugh. Where were I? So yeah, it's more fun to play and talk to people than it is just play with random people on a server. That's at least what I think. And I'm not that big of a fan of playing survival solo, since I've tried multiplayer. Like if we go back even further, like when I first created this channel in 2022, and I think it was the Christmas of 2019 when I got Minecraft for the first time on PlayStation. Before that I had it on my phone and a tablet, like an iPad. And on the PS4 I could only play alone because I didn't have like can't remember what it was called. It was like something you had to buy so you could play online. And all of my other friends were playing on PC. I'm playing Java, so I couldn't play with them. I'm not sure what I was talking about. Anyways, let's move over to the next question. Do you stream much? This is actually the first stream on this channel ever. And I plan on actually streaming a lot. Or a lot and a lot. Hopefully I can get it to streaming like once a week at least. And I'm thinking of doing it like on Fridays or Saturdays. both on the evenings, because that's when I have time. That's the plan, and I'm really bad at actually sticking to the plan, if you know me personally. So don't take my word for it, but that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. They were also from Sweden. Cool. Yeah. Alright. I have one thing more to say about the streaming thing. I have streamed quite a lot before. Not on this channel, but I have had multiple channels before. And that's actually something that I will talk about in the upcoming 1000 videos special video thing. But not very much. But I have streamed before on my first ever channel. I started streaming. I started posting videos, then some shorts, and then basically quit. And then I started streaming because I just found it really fun to stream. It's just something else to doing it live and actually can see the chat and the comments in real time and actually engage with them and not just answer them via text in the comments. But yeah, and back then I had like 0 viewers. I remember I had one friend, which is also the owner of that realm that I was talking about earlier. That was the guy that always used to watch the stream and just hang out. So I always knew that someone was watching. And I realized that that really means a lot. I also met like an Arabian guy, which just one day from nowhere found my stream, and we played Bed Wars on CubeCraft, I believe. And I actually got featured on his channel, which was quite cool. He was a lot bigger than me. Like I believe I had like 15 subs and he had 500 or something. And I didn't know anything that he was recording while we were playing together. But the following morning I woke up to like 50 subscribers or something. I was just in shock. That was a lot for me back then. And yeah, basically he had recorded everything that we had played and made a compilation video and then shouted me out without me even asking. So really nice guy. I haven't talked to him for years, which is quite sad. He seemed like a good guy, even though the language barrier was... None of us were especially good at English, which is a bit annoying when one is speaking Arabic and one Swedish. Quite a difference. So yeah. We're actually really fast at placing blocks. I'm not sure how to answer it, if I should say thank you or just tell them my secret. Like, you can just place it, that everyone knows that, because I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard. But the way that I'm scrolling is... I know that some players have like, or some games have a mouse wheel where they can detach it, like the mouse wheel itself can detach, so it just keeps on spinning, doesn't stop. Then it's much easier to like go around the hotbar and randomize the block placements. I don't have a mouse like that, so I just have to scroll or roll my finger over back and forth on the mouse wheel as fast as I can to try to randomize the blocks. Oh, let's see this from a further perspective. uh, um, hmm. I wonder if we should follow like that line right there. If that should go and go around, just follow this line. But then we could go a bit further, so it's going to be a bit flatter here, and then it's going to come around there. If someone understands me, I'm not sure if you're able to understand that, but that's what I'm thinking. Let's just build this out a little bit. There we go. If I have some pets, actually I don't. I do love dogs, and I would really like to have. Well, you're Swedish, so I can say it in Swedish. Jämthund. You know that it's a hunting dog, and usually you can see them further north in Sweden. They're quite similar to a wolf, but not really. They are just, I think they're the most beautiful dogs that exist, personally. But then I know that it's a lot of work, and we actually had a dog when I was really little. My dad had one when he was young, and I think he passed. Yeah, he became like he got old, probably like 12 years old, which is really old for a dog at that size that he was, and he was a Rottweiler, and I can't remember him, but I think I was like 2 when he passed away. And since then, we haven't had any pets. My sister really wants a dog. The only thing is that she's scared of dogs, but she doesn't want to. What's it called? She doesn't want to. Oh, I can't find a word. Not realize. What is it? It's. I can't find a word. Anyways. But yeah. Yeah, you also like them. Great. But then it's a lot of work to take care of one, and that's mainly the reason to why we don't have a dog. Because both my parents know all of the responsibility and how much work it is to take care of them. So, yeah. Sorry. It's here. 3, 4, 4, 5. Let's just see how it looks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like that curve. It gets a bit too close. Maybe if we... maybe it could actually look quite good if it was quite close to here, so it's a bit steeper up here than it is over here. and then you could just flatten out. Then you get a bit more variation. 5 blocks. Let's go down a bit. So 4 blocks and then 3. How old are you? Well, I've already told my age before in this stream, so doesn't hurt if I say it again. I'm turning 16 next month. Yeah. So 3 blocks, maybe 4, maybe even 5. So it gets really close to the edge right here. That's 5 blocks. And then we can go for 4 blocks, another 4 blocks, and then 3. So how come you found one of my shorts for this channel in its entirety? Did you just find one of the shorts in the shorts feed and got recommended another one, or what happened? How come you're actually watching the stream? Can fill this in. As I said before, there is a delay between what I'm saying and the actual stream that you are seeing, about 20 seconds. So if I ask a question, it's going to be 20 seconds before I see a response in the chat, at least. And then I can answer. So it's kind of hard to hold a conversation with the chat when it is this delay. At least we aren't on Mars, because I believe it's like, isn't like a 30-minute delay from Earth to Mars, if you were to send a signal there. I think it's something like 30 minutes or something. That would have been annoying. Yeah, I found it when scrolling. Cool, and you wanted to give some support. Well, thank you, and it really makes my day actually having someone in the chat, because I've streamed a lot of hours before on other channels where I have just been talking to myself for hours upon end. And I can definitely say that it's much easier and more fun to actually have someone watching, someone to talk to, because otherwise it's, why would you live stream? Like a video I can understand if it doesn't get no real views. They're still a lot of fun to make, but a stream is something else. Like the reason you stream is to actually engage with audience. So you want to engage. So if you don't have anyone to engage in, then talk about, then I don't see the reason in streaming, really, because you're just doing something without like you could do the same thing without streaming. I could do all of this without streaming, and yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm talking about. And you like my videos, well, thank you. Um, when I'm ending my stream, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, let's just check what time it is. It's 10 minutes to 11 p.m. and I actually need to go up not early, but earlier than I usually do on Saturdays, because I have a job, like I promised to mow a lawn for an old lady that I know, so that I have to do. So I'm not sure how much long I will stream. I don't even know for how long I have been streaming. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we have streamed for quite a while already. But I guess I guess we are going to just finish this part and maybe a little bit more, and then perhaps it's just fitting to end it before I reach like that level of not knowing what to say and what to do, so I just stop talking because I'm so unsocial. And then the entire stream just gets terrible because it's so boring to watch. I have been there a few times. I need to remember to also post today's daily short, which I have saved on my phone and on my computer right now. So all of that's finished. I just need to press upload. Whereas Colin Samir says press publish. What's my favorite food? That's kind of a hard question. I would say carbonara. I really like that, and it has basically been my favorite food throughout my entire life. But then at the same time, my dad and I likes hunting. I know that a lot of people don't like the idea of hunting, but that's an interest that I have, and because of that, we actually get quite a lot of meat that comes from the wild, like wild boar and moose, for example, roe deer or something, and I can make what's called, not a steak. It's well, you're Swedish, so you just know beef. I can't find a word in English for it. With that with some lingonberry sauce, and then just potatoes or something. That's just really good. I also like fish a lot, so like salmon with just boiled potatoes and like a sauce. That's just so good. But the thing that I say is, like, the best thing that exists is just a hot dog when you're out in the forest and just grilling over an open fire. That's one of the best things ever. So how does let's just finish this square right here. That sound tasty? Yeah. Um. But yeah, what's your favorite food? If it isn't carbonara, what would you say otherwise? Let's see if we just back up a little bit and look at this. Doesn't look too bad. I think we could thicken that line a little bit so we can just see how it actually looks. Um, we're going all the way down. It's a hard question. Yeah, it actually is. It really is. Um, if anyone is watching this back, I'm looking at chats and searching for. There it comes, the chat message. Yeah, Oxford. What would you say that in English? It's what do you call it? In oversimplified terms, it's basically like a steak with. Usually, you could have like some form of potatoes and um, a sauce, basically. For anyone who is not Swedish and doesn't understand what oxfilé is, it's really good. It's quite expensive, but it's really good, and I have to agree with you on that. It tastes really good. Um, let's see how this looks. Hmm. I don't hate it, and I don't see any real problems with it either. Uh, sorry. Um, hmm. Maybe actually keep on expanding on that for a little bit more. I just need to see one thing. What is happening right here? Something has happened for me with chat. Like that. Now I'm back. Yeah. When are you streaming next time? I really want to watch. Well, as I said before, my plan is to start streaming on Friday evenings regularly, and hopefully I can achieve that. The thing is that I'm really bad at holding my word when it comes to stuff like this. I really want and would want to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will have the time because we're going to celebrate my grandma who turned, I can't remember, she's in her 80s, last weekend. So we have some relatives coming over, so we're going to celebrate her, and that's basically going to be the entire day. So we'll see if I get some time to put together a thumbnail and actually stream. But hopefully I will stream tomorrow evening at, what could that be, 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. Probably more like 8 p.m. We'll see. Otherwise, it's hopefully going to be at Friday. I'm probably going to write in the community posts whenever I'm going to stream, like a few hours before I actually stream, to notify people that there is going to be a stream. So hopefully someone shows up and want to listen to whatever I have to say and build. So yeah, that's probably the only answer that I can give. But yeah, I think this looks quite good, and it seems fitting to actually end the stream right here. We have accomplished some things. We have built some ugly cars down there, which I hope we can definitely improve on. And we have started some terraforming. It's nowhere near where we want it to be, but next stream we're probably going to expand it a little bit and perhaps start building a few trees, maybe even lay a foundation for a small pond or a tent. But I think that's all. So thanks for all of those that have been watching, and yeah, bye.